Welcome back. This is Wisconsin Shoe Guy, and today we're going to do an unboxing of these shoes that came in the mail today. Now, for those who are shoe aficionados, this is a box that generally will elicit excitement, but today is a very different kind of experience. Today we're going to be unboxing a pair of trial shoes, and so we're going to take a look at the trial shoes that came, and then I'm going to show you my other trial shoes from this maker and from a few others to talk a little bit about the trial shoe experience and why it's important for gathering the right fit. And then in a follow-up, I will actually do what I'm doing with the trial shoes and what it's like to actually wear the shoes afterwards. Because the trial shoe experience is very different from maker to maker and very, very important in making sure that you have that perfect fit. So I got my receipt here, which is just my receipt, so I'm not going to spend any time on it. Now what's nice is that in this particular box, it doesn't look like they included a shoe box, which is great for me, because candidly, I don't want another shoe box. So here's the trial shoe. It's got my name on it. And what they did was they took my personal last and they reduced it to make these trial shoes. So, and you can see this is just a basic crust leather. They did it in the loafer pattern so that I would be able to use it. Now I get to keep the trial shoes, but it's not a lot of utility for them. They're not very pretty or anything. Although you'll see that with another pair of trial shoes that I did do my best to wax the soles and make them smooth. Not to great effect. But anyway, that is the trial pair here. And what I will do is do a comparison now on a few different trial pairs in the next segment. So here we have 4 different sets of trial shoes. These 2 are from Saint Crispins. This is the one we just unboxed. This is for my first pair from Saint Crispins ever. And then this is a pair from Francis Waplinger. And then this is from Ichigo Ichii. And it's a very different process for all of them. But you'll see something very similar here. The Saint Crispins, these are lined, right? They did the full interior. They did the lasting, they did the hard pieces on the shoe, but a very, very rudimentary sole, right? And it's just plain black crust leather. Now they do this so that you get a really, really good feel for the fit. This is on the beach as a last. And just for a frame of reference, this is the actual shoe that came out of this. So you can see that it's the same last, but the finished product, of course, is iconic and beautiful. And the trial shoe is, well, just that. It's a trial shoe made for fit. Now, my process with Francis Waplinger was different. I commissioned a pair of MTO shoes from Francis, and he sent me 2 trial shoes to try, and then on one of the trial shoes I still had a little bit of problem with flaring in the heel, and then we decided collectively that we were going to go to a custom last, and so he made up this pair of trial shoes for me, and then we did a video chat where we looked at it together, talked about the fit. He made final adjustments to the last, and now he's making me that final pair of shoes. So, but the overall construction of the trial shoe is similar, but this process was different because I had 2 ready-to-wear shoes that I tried first, which were very, very basic, but lined and basic soles, just to understand how to get that perfect fit, and then we tried again. Now with Ichigo Ichii, this was, this is a very, very substandard sole, really just kind of foam. As he said, it's really just for fit, but it's not lined. And I have to think that, this is part of the reason why we didn't get the perfect fit. I sent in pictures, you know, maybe 25, 30 pictures of how the shoe fit, and I pointed to all the areas that were concerned, but we never actually talked through it, which probably can, you know, set down into the reasons why the final shoes didn't fit quite as perfectly as I'd like them to. So that's, you know, part of the onus is on me for that. And so there we go. So now I have these new ones, these loafers, and it's my first time getting trial shoes in a different leather. Now this is just natural, it's undyed crust, right? And it's actually really, really soft. But you know, the soles are unfinished. Now, I said before that I tried finishing some of the soles. On these, I actually put almost half a can of wax into the soles to try to make them a little bit more presentable. When I first got them, they were just like these, right? So completely unfinished. And I don't know that, I mean, if I hadn't had an open wax that needed to be used, I don't know that I would do that again. These I think are, you know, I really do view these as just something to get the fit right on the shoe. Now, trial shoes are not free, and that's important that you don't have that expectation. They are, I think these were 120, 130 euros. And so, you know, you're spending quite a bit of money to make sure that you get that fit right. But for me, I've been struggling with loafer fit for my entire shoe career, basically. So since I started wearing dress shoes back in 1995, I've never really had a pair of loafers that I liked the fit on. And so this is a way of being able to get that right and really, you know, trim that out and make it better. So I'm looking forward to that process and how it goes. Now with Saint Crispins, the first time I did a little video, I took about 40 pictures. I posted them up on a Dropbox site that I shared with them. And then they said, yeah, we got it. And they sent me the shoes and they fit perfectly. Then I had another type made. I had a pair of derbies, and I didn't actually go back to them and say, hey, I think we should change the fit this way. And while they still fit very, very well, there were a few areas that I might have revisited. And in talking with some of my friends, they suggested that, you know, if the top line is different, or if you go from an Oxford to a derby, it is time to re-engage in that conversation. Because if you move the you know, top line a millimeter here or there, or you move the facing a little bit, that can make a tremendous difference on the shoe. So that's what we're doing, and we'll try to see how it goes, and hopefully we're able to get a really good fit on a pair of loafers for the very first times with our friends over at Saint Crispins. So hopefully that was helpful. Just a quick video today to talk through what we can do and how this process, which is a pretty unique process, can work. So thanks for watching.